Welcome to the Daily Message. I'm Dane Spots. Everyone wants to live a life well lived. At least any mentally healthy person does. But what is a life well lived? How do you know that you're on the path to living such a life? And how can you steer it so that living such a life well lived, becomes a sure thing? No matter how old you are now, your 20s, 30s, 50s, 70s even, what does it mean to you to live a full and complete life so that by the end you can say, I have lived a good life, a life well lived? Let me give you my take on it. What a life well lived looks like and how to achieve this no matter what your age, relationship status, any of it. Though subjective, what we're delving into is pretty much philosophically true for all humans. Here then is my outline on what it takes to live a life well lived. The first, and probably the biggest one, is having purpose and meaning. Waking up to a sense of purpose every single day and feeling a cause greater than yourself adds significant meaning to your life. This doesn't have to be a grandiose goal. Any sense of purpose that fills you with passion. Here's a story of one such person. Lisa had a morning routine unlike any other. Each day before the first light painted the horizon, she would rise from her bed and head to a small balcony of her apartment that overlooked the city park. With a violin tucked under her chin, she played the melodies that echoed her heart's song. For Lisa, this wasn't just a habit, but a ritual. As a child, she had found solace in the gentle cadence of the violin. It was a gift from her grandmother, who often said, music has the power to heal, to inspire, and to give meaning. Through the ups and downs of her life, the strains of her violin had been her steadfast companion. When she was laid off from her job, it was a tune of hope that she played. When she celebrated her niece's birth, it was a song of joy. She didn't play for money or fame. Lisa played for the early morning joggers, for the elderly gentleman who sat on the park bench with his coffee, for the tired nurse heading home after a night shift. The notes she played carried messages of hope, love, and inspiration. They were her daily letters to the world, expressing her gratitude, her dreams, and her connection to all of those around her. Word spread fast about the mysterious violinist who serenaded the dawn. Soon, people began altering their routines just to be part of this daily ritual. They'd come with blankets and hot drinks and sat silently listening to the music wash over them. One day, a young girl named Mia approached Lisa about her performance. "Why do you play every morning?" she asked, her eyes full of curiosity. Lisa smiled, her fingers brushing against the strings of her violin. "Because every day is a new opportunity to share love, to inspire, and to find meaning. I play to remind myself and others of the beauty of life." Mia nodded, clearly moved. "Can you teach me?" she whispered, hope gleaming in her eyes. From that day on, Lisa's solitary serenades became duets. The two played together, their music an embodiment of passion, purpose, and a shared journey of discovery. Years later, long after Lisa had passed on, Mia stood on the same balcony, a violin tucked under her chin. The city woke up to the familiar melodies, a tribute to a woman who lived with purpose, and a testament to the power of passion shared from one heart to another. And that segues nicely into the next principle, and this is significant as well. Is loving and being loved. Call it the human connection. We all need it like we need air. Whether that's a romantic partner or family and friends, building and keeping meaningful, deep relationships is central to having a full life. Your health is next, both physical and mental, which is self-explanatory because without it, All the other stuff is harder to enjoy, though people with health challenges can still manage to lead a life well lived. Then there is continuous learning, knowledge and wisdom, and being curious and improving oneself no matter how old you are. It's central to a life well lived. People who have hobbies and are passionate about their careers and avocations feel a rush of excitement just learning something new and enjoying the real moments that come with new discoveries and experiences. And finally, living a balanced life of work, of play, of growth, and loving and being loved. That's it. That's the formula. And like a great recipe, these are the ingredients that you must cultivate to make your life complete and fulfilled. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Easy enough for me to say all this, platitudes and generalities, and I certainly want those things. But I'm poor. I'm not in the best of my health. I don't know what I want to do with my life and feel bored and detached from everything. I'm anxious and afraid most of the time that I'm not going to make it. And so each day I become increasingly more fearful that my life is drifting away from me into one endless stream of just being a spectator and watching others have fun and doing things that I'd like to do while I sit on the sidelines wasting time. If you feel like that, even a little bit, it's time to awaken from your stupor. You're stuck, and it's time to wake up and get unstuck, and do it now. But how do you do that exactly? Let me give you the steps to cultivate a life well lived. Step 1, self-reflection. You need to take inventory of where you are right now and what you truly value and what you want out of life. There are tools, a lot of tools right here at ZYGON that can help you do just that. A lot of people live their lives much like a pinball machine, being bounced around from one painful experience to another without really learning and growing from them, and never really knowing what they want so they can create a goal to go get it. So, what about you? What do you want? If you have no clue who you are and what you want, you're not likely to grow in life and become anything more than you are right now. Just surviving is not good enough, and no excuse is worthy of being stuck for any period more than a few days. So let's get unstuck. Decide who you are and what it is that you want. Find passion and purpose and make a plan to get it. Step 2, build relationships. If you're alone or hanging around the same people that are holding you back, you need to break out of that mold. You need to surround yourself with people who support the new you. This might be hard at first, but it's a must. The way you do this is to seek it. Don't expect to sit on your couch watching TV or on your Facebook page and build meaningful relationships. It's not going to work. You must get out there. Join a club, meet your neighbors, invite someone new to dinner. Step outside your comfort zone. People are the key to your long-term happiness, and it's the only way to have love in your life. You just need to make good choices about who you want to be around you. Step 3, limit your regrets. See things in a different way by acting on your aspirations. Take more risks and bust through your fear of meeting new people and trying new things. At the end of your life, the only big regrets will be the things that you didn't do, not the things you did. Number 4, accept and embrace change. Life is dynamic. Be adaptable and embrace change and the new things coming into your life. Change is inevitable, and the more you roll with it and use it to your advantage and see the silver linings, the happier you will be. 5, seek guidance. No man is an island. As we grow by learning from others and often, especially when we're stuck, we don't see reality and we miss out on a lot. Whether through mentors, therapy, spiritual practices, or even books, seek out wisdom and guidance. There's so much to learn about yourself and your personal development, and Knowing yourself is the best investment you'll ever make. And practice gratitude and give back in some way. Regularly, daily in fact, you should be reminding yourself of what you're grateful for. This will shift the energy in your life in magical ways, I promise. There are a number of programs that we have here on how to practice gratitude, and you'll hear me talk about it often. It truly will change all that negative energy that you may be experiencing now if you just do this one thing. And finally, give back. Find ways, big or small, to contribute in some way. It might be in your community, one-on-one, or any cause that matters to you. When you learn to do this as part of your routine, it creates a bigger sense of meaning in your life. And this is what will lead you to that feeling of being connected to something greater than yourself. To make all this work, it's crucial to start small. It took you your entire life to become the you that is you now. So don't expect to overhaul your entire life at once. Pick one or two of these areas to focus on. Re-listen to this message and write down these principles, and then make a change this week and see how it feels. It's the consistency of regular actions that creates lasting change, not the intensity. Baby steps at first, and then in a few months, you'll see how different life is. And as you progress and become living more consciously by cultivating your life well lived, things will evolve, and you'll find more passion and new people to share your life with. Everyone is attracted to a person in love with life. How can you not be? It's what we're here for, to experience life and love and be the best person we can be. Remember, your life journey is unique to you. In all the universe, there's only one you. And that's what makes you and your journey so special, adding your uniqueness to all that is. I'll leave you with this final thought. Every day is a blank page in the story of your life, and you hold the pen. You can choose to fill it with hesitation, doubts, and what-ifs, or you can paint it with bold strokes of passion, love, and adventure. Remember, life doesn't wait. The sands of time will continue to flow regardless of your choices. So make the conscious choice today, not merely to exist, but to truly live. To live with intention, with fervor, and with an unwavering zest for every moment. Let the legacy of the rest of your days be a tale of a life fully lived, where you've squeezed every drop of joy, faced challenges with courage, and danced to the rhythm of your heart. My dear friend, seize the day, embrace your journey, and live your life to the fullest.